Welcome to Monday. We're so glad you tuned in. Julia, my baby, here's with me.
Hi.
The whole week we're talking about
Prayer. Pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians 5:17.
That's our verse. Pray without ceasing. And we want to help you with your prayer life because prayer is nothing more than communicating with God.
Right.
And that's so important. I grew up in a church. We didn't know that. We thought prayer had the right words, the right format.
Absolutely.
You had to sound different than your normal conversation. Not true. Look what Jesus said over here in Matthew 6, verses 5 and 6. Let me read it to you. Jesus says, "And when you pray, don't be like the hypocrites. They love to pray standing in the synagogues or in the corners of the street so they can be seen of men. I'm telling you," he says, "they have their reward." Verse 6, "But when you pray, get into that prayer closet. And when you close the door, pray to your Father who's in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly." Now, let us be clear. I don't want anyone misunderstanding because I've heard people say, well, that means you shouldn't be praying out loud or you shouldn't pray in front of others. That is not what Jesus is saying. What he is saying is we need to develop that personal prayer life, like Jules mentioned yesterday, that it's a communication with God. It's an intimacy. It's talking to God on a personal level.
Right. And, again, just bring it to the natural relationship, me and my dad. I don't have to stand in front of a lot of people and say, "This is my dad and I love him so." We talk all the time. We talk all the, we have breakfast. We do, it's kind of this comfortable thing that's just natural, and that's what God wants. People who always name drop or something like that, they're doing that for their own reward. Yep. I have this relationship with God and I do this and I tithe and I, fast and whatnot. Well, like Jesus says, they're getting their reward with that. What we're talking about is a real relationship, personal. Sometimes it's that personal stuff that really takes you to the next level.
Exactly what we want to help you with is taking your prayer life to the next level. So today we want you to realize real prayer is just talking to God. Like he's your daughter, your father, your friend, your mother, your whatever. Whatever you feel comfortable talking to, that's who Jesus wants you to talk to him like that. Our Father loves you so much. Don't think of him as just God Almighty, even though he is.
Abba Father.
Yeah. But talk to him like you would talk to your best friend, because that is really who he is, and that's what prayer is really about. I want you to have a great day today.